Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you all had a wonderful night. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful week so far. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. We'll go ahead and take a peek at the monthly. We got a couple other trend lines drawn, little downtrends that we're in, but we can see we just basically monthly still remains inside the previous month's range. We've got the 50 monthly, 35, 57, 20 monthly, 42. So not really much, really just watching that 39.22-ish area, which is the top of the previous month's range. That's going to be kind of the big area if they're able to jump in. Morning, All Stars. Morning, Roach. Morning, Uncle Stacy. Going to the sun. Morning, Zoe. Go ahead and jump to the weekly. Weekly just still kind of in this 2-week balance. We kind of looked up, about that halfway mark, found a little bit of resistance, and it was just kind of selling off the top. But keep watching this mark here. I think big level today is going to be that 38.15, which, if we remember correctly, was one of our targets from the other day. So we got a weekly SMA up here, 39.06. That's the weekly 20, 236.22. So still pretty far away. Switching to the daily here. Still one time framing up, no cessation of one time framing. We're above that 50, caught a nice bounce off that 50. 38.03 is that 50 SMA. The 100 SMA is up there, 39.07. Still just one time framing up. If there is a liquidation, we'll look for the market to basically pull back to one of the trends here. Give this one. Switching over to the profile. Little review of yesterday's session. We can kind of see market opened up, rallied up, balanced, liquidated, found some responsive buyers inside yesterday's value. They still liked that price, so buyers stepped back in. Market moved higher. We finished with value gapping higher, or just higher, not gapping higher, I guess just higher. We ended up closing these single prints. And then we can see the overnight session basically just trading within the previous day's range. We've got that poor low down there at 38. 50 SMAs at 38.03. Losses. And we've got the settle, the last, and the halfback kind of all in the area. And so that's going to be kind of the key, I think, today. It says 38.15 has been acting kind of as a big level. It looked like some buyers stepped up there during the pre-market. So that 38.15, I'd like to see it hold. If 38.15 holds really strong right off the open, and I think there's good odds we get above this 38.36. Market's able to hold above this 38.36, then we can start looking to, continue this move up. Morning, Kevin. There's not really a ton of economic data coming out today. See here, we've got wholesale inventories, then we've got crude, which aren't big market movers, crude oil inventories, but that's not till 10:30. Then we get Barkin at 11. The Wade report, big of a deal. 10-year auction note. Just not a lot of news. Everything's kind of waiting for tomorrow. And if we look over tomorrow real quick and just take a peek, we've got that core CPI, continuing jobless claims, CPI year over year, CPI month over month, initial jobless claims. Then we get that Bank of Canada Macklem. That should be a big one to see if they start to ease. Then we get Mester, and then just a bunch of oil news, and then Williams after the market closes, or after the Globex session opens, actually. And I think this is just kind of the big driver. CPI, expected. Here's the 6.5. That's going to be a big thing. A big shot under that. Like if we get to 5, anywhere close to 5, and this is kind of the key thing here. Morning, Dr. VJ. is the Fed stated that their target rate is 5, right? So if this thing comes down anywhere near 5, that's saying that the Fed funds rate is on par with inflation and they can start to ease from there. Right, so we'll watch that. This year over year's on at 8, so those will be key numbers to watch. We should get some information. This comes out an hour before the market opens up, so we'll be paying attention for that. As far as today goes, we can talk about overnight inventory real quick. We can say that it is pretty neutral. Most of the inventory coming basically right at the halfback of the previous day's profile. We are trading in the lower third of yesterday's profile, so that's a little bit of a key, right? Sellers are kind of a little bit short going into the open here in about 12 minutes, so we'll see if there's a little bit of an inventory correction. A very wide point of control, 18 TPOs wide, it looks like. A very prominent point of control from the overnight session increases the odds that there is an overnight inventory correction, and we do revisit that level up at the 32.75. So the key thing, like I said, down here on the bottom is going to be this 38.15 level. We show some strength, they're able to hold that 38.15 right away. Pretty much close your eyes and buy and trade this thing up to the 32 and call a 15-point winner and be done for the day. All right. But we are going to be opening up inside yesterday's range, so it probably will be a little bit choppy. Definitely want to be careful out there. Don't just close your eyes and buy. That was not financial advice. But sometimes that's what it. All right, jumping into the market, taking a little peek around the block here. We look at the dollar. Oh, fuck. Take a peek at the dollar. Dollar came back down to that trend line and is catching a little bit of a bounce so far, but that's really probably just a little bit of profit taking. A break of this level here, breakdown of this level, can really cause some upside for the market, or can really kind of give the market some strength or some confidence, let's say, to continue at least holding pattern, maybe not go on a crazy increase, but at least on a little holding pattern. The Australian dollar had a nice break. The euro is back above that $1 mark, so they're really trying to hold on to that, but kind of running into that same resistance here at the top. Bitcoin just getting an absolute smackarooski. Oil kind of pulling back, but it's just pulling back the trend as well. Apple, and go ahead and zoom in this. You can see Apple's traded lower, sitting below that 140 level, right? We know we want to see, if we want the market to convince us that it's strong, we'd like to see Apple above 140. That's a bigger confidence boost for us. We know Apple above 140 has been a pretty decent signal of a stronger market lately, so we'd like to continue. Your default microphone has changed to the Rocat Can Auto. What the fuck? Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Um. So Apple looks like it's just going to be opening up inside yesterday's range. AMD, a little bit of liquidation off of pre-market here, so I'm going to open up on a gap lower. We'll see how that goes. Amazon opening up inside yesterday's range. Google opening up inside yesterday's range. Meta opening up on a big gap higher. I don't know if there was some news here. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty big gap higher for pre-market. I don't know if there's some Facebook news. 16 sometime back, 18 this time, TPO as well. Microsoft opening up inside yesterday's range. Netflix opening up inside yesterday's range, finally breaking that ugly downtrend it had been sitting in. Nvidia getting a little bit of liquidation. Maybe there's some chip maker news. There's got to be some news this morning, I guess, because we're seeing some moves here. DNX is holding that upper level. We'd like to see it below that 4103. We've got that marker on there just to pay attention. Tesla below 200, so still selling down, right? Too little, too late. There was a report that came out yesterday that Elon sold like $3.9 billion worth of Tesla to help with the transition for Twitter. And so that's kind of the big driver of that, I'm sure. So nothing to fear. I'm sure people will just be buying it on sale. I'm sure he'll be buying it on sale. I'm sure he tends to do that, right? He will sell a bunch of stock and then go back and then buy it on sale and then go back up. Or maybe it'll go to zero and, he'll bankrupt himself from trying to buy Twitter and control the narrative. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, VIX is moved up a little bit yesterday. We had that little liquidation break. VIX moved up and kind of held up. So looks like a little bit more fear has come in the market. So we've got to be a little bit careful today. Take a peek at some crypto real quick. Morning Reyes, morning Liker. You can see, it's like the reverse, right? This is an area where we wanted to buy at and basically held as resistance and kept selling yesterday. And it's something that we talked about, seeing that response off this 200 moving average. You really got it. We wanted to see it get established above that 200 in order to get up there. Wasn't able to. And then you get this big liquidation. And I still think this is a lot of news driven. But also that is causing, with the whole FTX situation, if you guys don't know about that, basically Binance is going to buy FTX, but it's causing a lot of fear for people that are not that don't own their crypto, let's just say, right? They don't have it on a cold storage, it's on the exchange. Basically there's fear that, if you don't have your crypto in a cold storage wallet or in a wallet period and it's on an exchange, then you actually don't own it and they can just do what they will with it. Like, what does that sound like? Oh, it sounds exactly like banks. Banks are bad. Like, oh, but crypto's good. Like, wait, what? Just use your fucking brains out there. Just saying. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We've got about 5 minutes. Big election news to watch today for sure. Meta's laying off 11,000 employees. That's the reason for the move up. Because they waste money and they want them to save money, so that kind of makes sense. Opening up right on the low here. I don't really like a long until the market establishes above 15. So even opening on this low just kind of puts this 50 SMA into play, puts that VPOC into play, kind of puts up like these lower ranges into play. So we've got to be careful here on the open. We'll watch the breath. Now's the time to kind of finalize everything. Do what you need to do to get ready. And really the key, just, watch yesterday's low. That 50 SMA is excess down here. And excess on the high. Happy Wednesday, Double R. Alright, I need to get motivated. I'll be right back.
You've
Let's get this excess out of the way before the market opens. Got about 1 minute until the market opens up here, guys. Morning, Dad. Inside day today so far. We'll kind of see. I'm still watching this distribution here. This is kind of like the breaking point here. You kind of, you're kind of in no man's land here. This is kind of like, the wandering zone. And down here, we've got this lower distribution. Look for acceptance or failure to accept like yesterday. And then I'd like to see the market establish above 38.15 to get long here. So we'll kind of see how the market opens up here. We got 30 seconds. Got a little relative downtrend on 1 minute here. Here we go. There's the open. So push lower immediately. Breath opens up pretty negative. -4, -2. Tech is red. Healthcare is green. Really mixed, really flat on the open here. Let the market settle itself out a second here, guys. Not failing to break that Globex low is pretty weak, but got a weak low now here in A. Just let it settle here. No reason to force it. This is no man's land here. Tick is increasing on the NYSE, but slowing on the NASDAQ. Maybe some buying here in the NASDAQ. See if tech goes green. Apple doing? Apple looks like shit. Selling off too. Look at the tick. Negative 900. Didn't get really any bounce at all for the most part off the open so far. Opened up. The low here was negative 1100. So coming right back down to that level. It's about to be lower than it opened at. Look at the NYSE breath is up to 5.7. Let's jump to full point. NASDAQ breath back above 2. Coming into that 50 SMA. Little responsive buying there off the 50. There could be a big liquidation coming. This thing looks fucking weak as hell. Be down to like 37.92 again. Back down to that like previous day's low. Watch this weak spot 38.06. And really, like I said, like I just have such a hard time buying inside here or doing any trading inside here, except for going with, which would be going short. Oh, look at the breath, yeah. -6 now. Um, selling a rally here maybe. But until it gets above that 38.15, I feel like in the short you're probably good. If you can get filled. Bids are stepping up on the 03 here. Seller just goes down and gets them. It looks like a heavy selling here on the 4. Watch this 4. Yeah. I want to be quick with this one and lock this one off real quick in case you get a little bit of a pop. Yeah, see, that was good. Good management there. Watch for the reoffer here. Oh, buy must be in get more put counts. Yeah, just be careful here. There's heavy selling
Yeah,
down here at the 4.
I only have put counts in AMD. Counts right now are 17 and 91, but the bot just hasn't liked it because the overall counts are not necessarily lending it to believe that it's solid. There it is. It just got into a buy, so it's in a put.
In a short, okay. Yeah, I mean it does look weak, and AMD looks weaker than the market. To be honest, AMD's down 2.5% or 2.75%. Disney's down 11%. They must have missed earnings or something. There goes that pop. That's what I was kind of afraid of. That's why I was saying manage that short like really quick. Let's see if they do a little bit of backing and filling here. They should start offering the 6 on a move down here. Nasdaq catches a little bit of a pop. Nice. So there's the 6. Watch for the offer to step down here and sell the market. Yep. There they go.
Counts are 9 and 90.
Keep it. Let's see. There we go. Okay. 475 again. So they're doing this 4 dance again. Take these weak longs out. A little bit of selling back on this 3.5. Sellers are still good. Careful here. This is where it popped hard from last time. Got 250 on the 2. Need to get below the 2 to keep this long. Finger on the flat. Or to keep this short, I mean. There it is on the 2.5 again. So if you want to close your short right here, not a bad spot to close it. You're closing into a little bit of strength. Starting to see the market taper here a little bit on the bottom, and that's making you a little bit nervous. Me, a little bit nervous. But it looks like sellers are trying their hardest. You can put your stop on 450 and then let's just see if it breaks from there. You get stopped out, you get stopped. At least it'll be small. Doesn't get it. Sellers, do what you do. Nice. 38.92 still the target. 38.92.75. Let it chew through some of these bids here.
You mean 37.92?
Yeah, that's what I said. 30. What I
You
said?
said 38. You said
Oh,
38.92.
my bad. 37.92. My
I'm
bad.
just making sure I'm not misreading.
Yeah. 37.92. And
Just did the double down, so it's committed.
we have the same exact play right here again. They're gonna try the same exact play. So they just tried this play on us here at the 6, right? We found it, got below the 6, we got short, we took it, we closed a little bit there next to that 2 because it's just, it wanted to go. Move our stop to 450. And we're just letting it chew down through this because they're doing the same exact play. But if you look here, they had the weak volume here. It popped up. That volume went up double. It was about 500. Now it's at about 1,000. Market moved lower. So sellers are moving down because we're getting down ticks. That's letting us know that sellers are a little bit aggressive here early in this morning. JB, good morning. Undefined Bitcoin Brad, hello. If you need real free and high quality service to increase your viewers, check streamdetails.com. Thank you for see, so they're trying the exact same play. Remember, they popped it up to 8, then it got back down under 6. They just gave a little bit of relief. So our level here is going to be, I like the 6 again, but I don't know if we're going to get up there. Maybe the 2. See if they pop the 2, take it maybe to like 4. But really, you just, I kind of right here, but I'm trying to be risk free. Ooh, what in the fuck was that? There's some weird shit going on. I know the market's like barely moving, but like I'm looking at the orders go through and I'm like, what in the fuck? Like it's going just kind of crazy. Bunch of people buying 3,800. Hard to watch the charts. Yeah. I mean, I don't think volume's really up. I think actually volume's really light. You know what we should have on though? Should have on some electric. It's 46 Dem to 47 GOP. What the fuck is GOP?
Conservatives.
Yeah, but why is it called GOP? What's that stand for?
I don't remember, but it's.
Grand old party. What you see
Oh, there you
Don't
go.
fuck around. What's it really stand for?
It stands for Grand Old Party.
Are you kidding me?
No,
That is
that's
the
what it's called.
dumbest shit in the whole world. You've got to be kidding me. Grand old party?
He said, "Stop fucking with me."
It just sounds so dumb.
Dude, they have party in their name. How much better can it get?
Yeah, we dead.
Like, why are they like the other people are called Democrats? Why are they not just called Republicans? They got to call themselves the Grand Old Party. Like, all right, pinkies up. And stupid fucks. Grand old farts. Yeah, that's more like it, Dr. VJ. A bunch of fucking old people that need to get retired. How much more do they need, bro? They got those pensions, $200,000 a year for life. Like, what else do you need, bro?
Actual.
There is a 27-year-old running
All right, back
somewhere.
below
in
the
Senate.
6 here. Watch this. Watch to see if selling comes in and backfills this area. Somebody likes to sell a 6 here.
Damn. Oh.
Yeah, fucking volatility here. There's a seller there. There's a seller somewhere here. Like something's going on here. I don't even want to mess around with, but I don't want to be on board in case it fits the bed. But it's just like I don't know if it's worth the risk. For today at least. $47.46. Sims versus the grand old party. Dims is kind of derogatory too. It's kind of like the word Jews. Like depends how you use it if it's bad or not.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
so
know.
funny. Both.
Oh,
Oh,
go
go ahead.
ahead, Kevin. Go ahead.
Say both sides are accusing each other of cheating this time. Like first it was Republicans and Democrats. Now it's both sides. Everyone's a cheater, I guess. It's like, and they're both
Dude,
cheating.
I'm
So it's so
telling
funny.
you, TikTok is fucking doing a psychological war on the fucking United States when they're just basically trying to promote propaganda of distrust of the United States.
The only ones that are really cheating are the actual politicians, and they're screwing over the public by getting them to be against each other and hate each other and think the other one's Satan. That's the problem.
Yeah, there's like a mass like there's like a campaign of propaganda going on right now of people trying to just get people to distrust America.
It's supposedly in Phoenix, like half the polling stations went down for a couple hours.
Yeah, probably planned. Like, PG&E runs all that shit. Like, psych. So you just can't have electronic voting anymore. You gotta fucking tally that shit by hand, Johnny. You don't want it to get messed with, just fucking write it down the old fashioned way.
What's crazy in Arizona is that the uh what they call it county recorder, which is who's in charge of the elections, is a partisan position. So it's crazy. I mean, and they never step down if they're running.
That 6 buyer must be gone here. Let's see if they can get above the 15. I'd really like to see the market establish above 15 before I'm convinced of any long. This is kind of a look into the excess of yesterday and then a pop here. Okay, short, I guess. What am I get long? That 3800 was a big area of Monday. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was where I had to really fucking make a big decision. So here's a little tap of this 15. See if some volume gets up here. $51 for majority for the Senate. The House. Governor.
There's this really awesome video of the county recorder a few elections back that was getting grilled by the I don't know some board about why he closed like half the polling places, and it just happened to be all the ones that Bernie had won the prior session, and he's sitting there saying, "Well, it's because of COVID, and with less polling places, and we'll have to spend less money on supplies, on cleaning supplies, even though that'd be worse because then everybody's more close together." And he's getting all nervous, he's starting to sweat, and he literally goes, "I can't do this anymore." Because he was lying so bad and walked away, like right on camera, like, what? Like it was so bad, man. It's crazy.
Must be under a lot of pressure to just never be able to speak about the truth. There's a little no volume Then you get profit taking right above the open, then some selling coming in here underneath, but it's a little bit late. Like I said, let's let the market establish above that 38.15 or below the 38.06. It's not really an area where we want to mess with, I don't think. Because you're kind of in a spot where it could really just go two different ways. But you are trying to break trend here in the 1 minute. And we're above the we did make a higher high on that since the open, I think.
Can you look at ETH? Looks like it's might break above this horrible resistance.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like ETH until it establishes above 13.15. If it can't get back above 13.15, I don't like buying it. I'd rather just sell rallies until there. Because you never it's so news dependent right now. Like any bad news could just destroy crypto. Coming down that 38.06 here. Got tech red, healthcare, green. We're gonna move. Perfect. So liquidation right off the 50 right there. In that 1 minute. You're looking for a bid 8 and oh right here. There's a little bit of buying right here on the 575. So let's see if they hold this thing below 6 here. That drop was just like a buyer got in and then just ran for the hills here, but there's definitely was a buyer right here at this like 550 level. See if they get stuck here, these buyers. Or if sellers get 6, bid jumps up to the 575. Watch how it trades. Yeah, it trades right through. Bid on the 350 now. So it looks like maybe some stops are kind of lining up. This thing might get a little bit. Apple's pushing the low here. Nasdaq's trying to break lower. Looks like we're good for the short here. Apple's breaking the low. Come on. Nasdaq's breaking the low. There's some selling down here, but they might be getting stuck on this 350. Be careful here. Take us. Trend is down until we take out that one high. Yeah. Just don't like it. I want to see it hold below the 6 level. That's... Sellers are really about that life. Then, they're just
Evidently from your
chicken
mouth
shit
straight to
little
heaven.
bitches. Yeah,
Going.
like they're all fucking like they have been all week. Come on, seller. Get below the 6. And they're getting stuck down here, sellers are. That 50 SMA is just right here, and so people are just buying it on the daily, the 50 daily SMA. It's at like 3802. Thinking maybe longs until we establish below 3800. Yeah, these responsive longs up here. Until this breaks, yeah, until the K-low breaks. Oh, there's so much volume down here, so it just seems like, you know, they tried to push it up, but they only got like a point above the open. It looks like sellers like trying so hard to push it down and they cannot.
Yeah, if you look at Monday's profile, like I keep my singles on there until we just really they're not responsive. I mean, this is that whole area, you know. So it's like everybody below where the singles start is where they got trapped, you know.
Right.
So it's like everybody below 3,800 is trapped short. That was shorting that poor high or whatever, you know.
Well, that's kind of what makes me think that we're going to go down, is because if those are all shorts that were trapped buying back, then this buying is not real buying, it's old business. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, which is why we fell apart yesterday.
Yeah, again,
So like, imagine that these people are still trapped short, right? All this inventory is trapped short. We knew that because there were single prints. All right, well, some of them covered yesterday, but not all of them, because the market ran up and they don't want to cover for a loss. Well, today it looks like they're covering, but you know, if they're covering, all this volume coming, all the buying that we're seeing is really just old business, and so it's kind of like a net zero effect on the market. This is so far like, but what we're not seeing really is high volume, so we know there's not really a lot of people buying either, and that's why I'm saying like it kind of puts the downside more as an opportune trade, I think.
Well, now we also have all the trapped longs overhead that got stuck yesterday too.
Yeah, and that as well, yeah. People that are long from yesterday, especially, yep. Nasdaq didn't really like that dip down right.
I don't know why, but the bot did a 3 candle buy, and it only does this when, and it did it in profit, which is not normal. So that's a very uncommon.
Adding to a winner sounds like a good bot to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And it only does this when things are headed in its direction, and it sees it actually getting what it wants.
Hey, Brad, you called that 92 level, right? You're waiting for it to go down to 92 or no?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I took some profit right there at 97.5. When that thing dropped down, I moved my stop down, but it came up above. Well, just one
Yeah,
lot
I took
left.
that short you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just identification of inventory. That's all that is. Is like identifying inventory. And thank you, TJ, for bringing that up because that's what kind of sparked my brain. I was like, oh shit, well then all this buying is just fucking fake. We can move our stop probably 3802 half. We don't really want to see the market get above that level. 3802 half gets me out. Just wait to see what happens again at 3806. Try to let it. Try to. And we're watching for acceptance really below this 3800. Honestly, like I mean that's almost right on where these single prints start. 38 quarter, right? And that would be acceptance into this lower distribution would give us opportunity to look for lower targets. Yeah, but failure to get acceptance in this lower distribution gives you the upside. I'm just being like a little bit more cautious with my longs until we establish above 38.15. Because the downtrend is still on. Like even if there is a bounce here, bounce was unsustained once again. And you guys know me, I don't even really like shorting the market. Go up. Easier to trade. But, you know, we can only trade the chart right in front of us. E period opens up. We want to get established here down below this 3800. Right back to the 6 here. Watch the offer on the 6. If these sellers get out of the way, there's another pop from below 3800 once again. We're in our diddle area here.
AMD didn't even phase.
Just kept
I don't
going
even
down.
think it's, yeah, it's just still going down.
I think there must be some news with chip makers because the video is getting smacked pretty hard too. There'll be shorts underneath 38. Like longs got stuck right there on 3807 half. Stepping up 50. We're right at Globex low, so mechanical selling probably Globex. We can sell, get out of the way. Weekly VWAP's at 38.15, 24-hour VWAP 38.18. We're coming right back against the trend here on the 1 minute chart. Light volume starting to come in up here. Lighter volume. Little tap of the open. Mechanical be high. A lot of times on days like today, where we have a really tight initial balance, when we break initial balance, it gives a better opportunity for a larger break, just so you know. So like if we break initial balance to the upside and you're short, just, you know, understand that that's a possibility. You know, if you're just kind of having a wider stop, that they might go and, you know, make some bigger range before coming back down. So if you're responsibly selling, you know, you just got to be a little careful. Same thing responsibly buying, you just got to be a little bit careful. Almost like you look at it as like a balance and a breakout from balance. The first thing we look for is continuation to get on board, and then look for failure and things like that. You're gonna have your plan of action, your ROE. Break of trend here. There's the pop of the open. Above that 15 level. Bid at the 15 here, 200 lots. Got it. So that's twice it hasn't been able to establish above 15 right there. See if it gives it one more college try here. Bid steps up to 1575. It's above 15 here. See if we can get some legs. Another bid steps up to 1750. Buyer's getting after it. Oh, they want some action here. Watch this 17 level. Two bids right there. If they hold, should be good for continuation to the upside. 1550. Below 1750 you might get liquidation too, so just be careful, but I think we're safe here. Stops on 17 quarter anyway. A lot of movement going on right here in this 18. Another bid steps up. I'm flat. Fuck.
And I was trying to hold one, see if the VWAP would break, but I just cashed it out. Didn't want to come back on me.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't gone anywhere. The bid's kind
My
of
injury
pulled
was
back
16,
though.
so I didn't want it to go. I didn't want to get. I had my stop at break even. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got in
Man, I had a long
15
signal at
75.
96. I didn't take. I just didn't trust anything yet.
I don't blame you for that. Like I mean, I had such a hard time, um, like believing it really until we get above this 15. That's kind of makes me believe it. But the tick still looks pretty weak, to be honest. Like
Yeah, that the 957 candle put in a bullish divergence right off the second standard deviation, right where, you know, we're assuming there's a bunch of people stuck short. Of course, we just traded back to VWAP so far, so you know it could still rotate down, but
right.
trade would work.
Yeah, it would have. That would have worked really nice too.
And I was really I got in at the 16 when it broke that high. I was looking for it to trade to VWAP, and I was really hoping I wasn't going to get trapped on the top right there. After missing the bottom entry, you end up buying the top. Ooh, there's some response.
Volatility kicking on right here.
Yeah, that candle went through the 16, so it would have took me out. So I'm glad I took profit when I did.
And Solana took a massive hit down to $16 to 32 yesterday.
Damn.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
crypto's getting just fucking crushed right now. All over the board. We should have just started shorting crypto all day yesterday.
You'd be an even richer man. I ended up not even taking one trade yesterday. It's literally stayed at 1300 from close until like 3 in the morning, and then it dropped another 150 points. But I don't know what happens at 3 in the morning, my time, which is like 6 o'clock your time. There's a lot of action that happens. I don't know if some market opens, but
3 o'clock in the morning?
yeah, which is I think it's like 5 or 6 o'clock your time.
Oh yeah. I think 3 o'clock in the morning for me. That's the UK Open. Big bids are stepping up here. Look, be careful here. If the market gets back below 2075 here, you might start to see this. These might be just profit taking. We're still in the AB range, so now we're kind of getting a little bit of extension here. Got pay attention, basically. Thanks for the follow, Axon.
Unless we just trapped more people short and we can't get any rotations down. Normally I would look for another rotation back down, you know, for it to really solidify like the reversal. Like maybe back down to like the 12 or the 8. Unless we had a lot of people short in the A high and then the 16 holds, but we could really test since we put in that bullish divergence on the bottom with that wick, we could really test the 3,800 one more time without making a lower low.
I think we're gonna get it. So they get below the 21, and they're basically right here to this 15. This is gonna be. It's gonna be the spot for break for people.
Yeah, I was just looking at coin market cap. The best performing crypto, which I've never even heard of, called Binary X, is up 1%. That's the best one. It's crazy.
Well, 1%, it's probably like worth like 0.00000. Click and it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Everything else
Some
is
somebody
one
had a
one.
five.
Go ahead.
Someone made a $5 buy, pushed it up.
Hey. I've never seen an all red crypto for me, like literally everything. It's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna move my stop to 1975 right here in case there's a flush of this high again. The bids look to be kind of refilling up. I just don't trust it. Like it's so hard to trust it. I'm just being super tight today because I'm confident. I'm not confident not in myself. I'm confident in my trades. I'm not confident fucking doing what it should do. Take us.
So what you just described is like how I feel like I trade every day. I don't know how to overcome that, but I never trust it. Like I'm always like super tight on every single trade. Yeah, I don't.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like you've got to like if you keep getting like back ticked, you just got to get back in. And like, if it starts to win right away, then you got to, manage it quick, but if it doesn't tick you out, then you set up a nice runner, but a lot of times you spend those days just scalping for the most part and it becomes like a gigantic pain in the ass. So
Yeah,
like
it's like I hardly have any losers, but my winners are also only like, 1.5, 2.5.
I think that's good, to be honest. Like with where you're at, like like eventually as you keep going, you're gonna start setting those tight stops, and you're gonna get those runners more often because you're gonna have better entries as you keep doing what you're doing. So I don't want to tell you to like focus on letting it breathe because I think what you're doing is the first and most important thing, and that's managing risk. Um, Eventually those runners are just gonna come because you're gonna start seeing the market a little bit better. Not that you're not seeing the market well right now, because you definitely are. Um, but just like where to put your stops and how to manage risk and still leave some opportunity for gain on the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Because my dad, I mean, for the most part, like that's pretty much how he trades, is really small, like 2 point, 2.5 point trades, but then he'll hit like a nice runner every once in a while, and then that's how he kind of makes his day. And if you can just do that consistently and just manage risk all day, some days managing risk is not gonna get you to where you want it to be, but it's gonna keep you in the green. And some days, you hit the runners and you get a nice nice bonus day. Sellers are trying to come in here. Previous day. We're kind of seeing this previous day's high catch the selling. That's mechanical. So weak.
Yeah, we got 4 bounces on the 1 minute candle at the 16 where the shorts are covering at the A high. When that breaks, it's going to flush down.
That's right where the weekly VWAP's at too, 38.16.
If this chop right here is convincing enough people along in this area, if price gets below it, then they'll be trapped and they'll flush. If there's enough people trapped short, then that spot will hold or rotate up.
This is why we're chopping so much here. We got healthcare green and tech red. When these two are not on board with each other, we get this push and pull a lot. That might not be a bad one to watch. Is XLK. I'll watch it over here. Patrick, good morning. Someone was asking how to set up the tick on Sierra. Basically what you do is you just pull up a chart and then click chart settings. Then you search for the symbol here and it's tick NYSE. Pretty much. Weighted AD is starting to break up.
What? Why do you do the Nasdaq tick instead of the S&P?
I don't use the Nasdaq tick. I use the New York Stock Exchange tick.
Oh, I thought you said Nasdaq. Okay, cool.
No, I said NYSE. I'm watching XLK, see if we're gonna get some love from the X sector, but not looking great so far. There you go.
It's interesting. The list of companies that pulled out of Twitter are the 4 vaccine companies, like 5 car companies, and a few fast food companies. Guess they're not liking him.
Definitely some buying right here on the 2250. 7 minutes until C period opens up. Where's volume at? Volume's just got to be absolute. Actually up 9%. I don't know about that. Republicans are still winning the Senate. They're winning the House. They're winning the governor positions. That must be why the market's up. All right, Zoe. Have a good night. No bid down here on the 16 anymore. Let's see how this acts if it gets down to 16 and 15 area. There's some bids. There's a couple bids down there. They're just slight. Never mind. There's a couple though. They're just not very sizable. I think TJ is right below that. 16 probably see liquidation maybe. Because the sellers probably tried to go after the open, I bet. There's still some bids there though. Are you off today, Dan? Or are you at work?
No, I'm off today.
Oh, nice.
I'm just sitting here reaping the benefits of your knowledge. No, Jack.
Hey Brad, are you still having problems with Sierra charts? Not giving you the right numbers or no?
No, it's the rhythmic data that does that. So like if you don't have a real funded account hooked up to Sierra charts, you're probably not getting historical data, I bet.
Oh. No, that's not what was happening. My charts still aren't loading for me. I
Yeah,
keep canceling it and then downloading it, but
that's rhythmic.
That sucks.
Liquidation. So right here, TJ, you get short right in that break, expecting liquidation, and then you put your stop at 16.5. Hope for open. Move our stop down to the 1450 now. Down to the 1350. That short covering down there. Man, don't want to be giving up much gas here. Seller's still trying. Nice ad.
Dang, bro, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Dude, this is your play. We're just playing your play.
I was just projecting. I wasn't gonna play it.
I was like, that's a good idea. on this. Move our stop to 11.50. That was right on the ad spot. I got filled on the ad 11 quarter. Already took
Nice,
profit on the
bro.
ad, and then we're only diddling in the middle right now because we're already in a position. So you see, we're kind of breaking down to this low of this distribution. Only reason we're still holding this trade and actually playing it through this low is because we were already in the trade before that. If not, it'd be an area really just to get out of the
Not an entry point.
Yeah, between 4 and 8 probably be a lot of buying, profit taking, whatever.
If you want to be, if you wanted to really let this thing breathe, you could stop up to 13.5. Keep mine at 11. The period opens up right in the center of the profile. See if we get some sellers of half back. All right, my stop's at 11. Out.
Should back test that low now. We'll see if there's
you
any
would
long
think.
scalped. See if it bounces at like 15.5 to 16.
Might
I
take
guess
a
it might.
little while to break. You got to think about it. Like, if all these shorts are just buying, they've got to get done before the market decides what it's going to do. Excuse me. They've got to get done deciding what the market's going to do, but they're just basically correcting inventory here.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically how I try to base all my scalps is wait for inventory to get, too heavy on one side and then play the opposite.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those days I've actually taken shorts and longs. Not something I
Who are
normally
you?
do. Yeah, not something I normally do.
What
Who's right?
did I click the wrong damn Discord again?
But that's how confused the market is. Even getting me to trade both sides.
I'm in the wrong fucking Discord again.
I mean, I'm still kind of short bias here, but above the 15 really scares me off of the short.
I thought yesterday you were saying going up.
What do you mean? I said it on Friday, and I said it again on Monday. Said it again yesterday. Today I said market's confused.
Now I'm confused.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I probably didn't take that short because I was looking for the pullback to get long somewhere. That's probably why I wasn't really trying to take it.
And I mean, really could go either way. Because we know
Yeah.
there's buyers, and so if all of a sudden pricing's out here too long, and some initiative buyers are like, "Oh shit, look where we're at. Let me get some of this." They start buying. That combined with short covering can cause what we saw in J and K yesterday.
Oh, sellers look like they're moving
Been in
down.
the 50. So yeah, I got to 14 quarter, not quite 15 quarter. That's what I was saying on the back test. A lot of times we'll bounce back up to the breaking point, and then more people are the people that were trapped, more people start getting rid of it. You rotate back. Now we're getting some liquidation. Candle change colors.
Look at that tick. Getting a little bit more negative. The breadth is the 3-1. It opened up about 4-1.
There they go.
Now it's like, okay, let's see if we can establish under the 6 this time. Notice the tempo here.
All the longs coughed it up.
Yeah, the tempo's picking up.
Damn, it's got some gas.
Poor low.
Fucking poor low. My God, there's no way.
Oh, are the shorts gonna cover?
Motherfuckers. You don't give me that 37.92. Right. Oh, it's tapered off the bottom too. They've bought that shit. Watch the 38.06 on a bounce. Selling right above 3,800. Take the year-to-date low already. My gosh, you're really going for this. I just want to hit this point of control. Six.
Man, I chickened again. Dadgummit.
What, from buying it or what?
Yeah, I said I didn't take the short because I was waiting to buy it back at 3,800, and then had the perfect candle look below and fell, and then just with the market being so like back and forth today, I don't know, just no conviction. I guess wasn't willing to put the risk on. I mean, I'm only going for like 3 points on the scalp.
I mean, I guess I would say C didn't take out A, but at the same time, we just saw this 5 minutes ago and it can gather a lot of steam real quick.
Well, if you figure most of the buying is just old business anyways, so weak buying.
Yeah, you can only count on them covering until they see supply in this area, and then like, oh, we're gonna go down. Let's pull the bids. But as long as they don't believe we're going down, then we'll keep bouncing in the spot.
Let me make a phone call real quick.
So, we can get some supply.
Yeah, like let's go, mother. I don't got all good.
Seems like it should break this time. There's two bounces in the same spot.
Well, I hope you're calling Elon. That always about you. That always about you.
I don't have anything to say. Oh, let's jump back on Twitter. I thought this was America.
I thought he did. You didn't do that.
There's worse people than Trump on Twitter. Hillary Clinton's on Twitter.
The Taliban's on Twitter.
Like,
David Duke's on Twitter.
Hillary Clinton.
Some guy got verified. He's the leader of Al Qaeda. We'll ban Trump.
Like, I run this shit. I'm a terrorist.
Here's where I
telling you
am.
shit.
Here's my location. Death to America. And Trump's just like, I want to make America great. They're like, nah, fuck that. I haven't even looked. What's going on with the midterms?
I have it right here.
I think
Got,
the great
the
state of
GOP
Nevada.
up 47-46 for the Senate, 199 to 174 for the House, 24-21 for the governor. Republicans are winning. Actually, the grand old party.
Right. The woman that's going to win in Arizona has literally never been in office. Never. She was the newscaster like 10 years.
Kelly Lake, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Hope she wins.
But she didn't even have to debate the one who was running for Democrat wouldn't even debate her. In fact, they had to do the debate separately. And then when the Democrat went into the room to do her part of the debate, Kelly Lake was in the, or Taylor, whatever her name was in the audience, and she just walked out. She couldn't even heard speaking in the audience. She wouldn't debate. So weird.
You humming about? Going up or down? Say it.
I kind of was thinking about taking a short here.
Yeah, I already said down. Okay.
We got the singles on the 1 minute. These 1 minute candles are hitting their head against like 5 candles back. That red bar. Like 5 minutes from where we are now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they can't break above that singles right there. They can't break that level. We rotate down, take the low.
Need the breath to pick up here a little bit. Nasdaq breath looks weak. IC breath is about to be back at 4, which is where it was at when we were at these lows earlier. Double R, you just bagged 40% short. Nice, good shit. Next. This low's so weak. Come on. A break of this low could bring in momentum sellers. That could smash the market down a little bit, but it could be a trap. So below this low, if it does break, careful of getting short right away. Start these close to possible. Deep breath 4 to 1 here. X coming down. We're starting to cover down here a little bit. A little scared. Scared roost.
Yeah, careful we don't get a K look from yesterday below
Yeah.
the J low. Looks like it wants it. Just don't know where these shorts are going to start covering when it breaks.
Man, my ass started take. I got out of my short. I took my profit. Just those buyers were not making it break at all.
Yeah, always good to sell a little bit in strength.
I'm glad I'm out.
Yep, shorts cover off the bottom.
Yeah, that's a good exit. Because you saw selling move down to the 97 as soon as it pop up. Now's your time just to wait until it touches up against this 6 again. If they reach.
Yeah, that's where originally I shorted from the 04 when it popped up there real quick.
Nice. Bots out. Those bots out. That could indicate a reversal and it was short. Yeah, back. This is like an opportune time to buy. Could be, but the market doesn't look great right. Tech starts to turn weak. Could start to see.
We spend enough time here and get too many people shorting from this low, we're gonna have enough oomph to break the singles in this 1 minute candle.
Watch the 6 level here. I mean, this thing, you know, just is filling in these previous weak structure. Like I said, I like shorts below 6. I like the longs above 15, and I don't really like this in between area here. Like even right now where we're at, it's just kind of a tough spot.
It is a tough spot. made me a little scared. I got in right at the tick at 04, got out at 3,800.
Nice. Shorten against the box. All right, I'm gonna go get a coffee. It'll either break 3806 or 3796. If it don't, then just gotta close it up for the day. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go get some coffee though. Got 10 minutes till deep period.
Oh, you better be fast. This thing's getting ready to make a move. I've done that. I went to get a coffee, you know, make a coffee yesterday, Brad. It cost me about $2,000.
Damn.
I went in there to get a coffee and I came back and the market just ripped up and I was like, holy hell.
How do you unlink charts in Sierra, Thomas? You would go to your settings, chart settings. It would look like this, and then you just click on linking, and then rid of it. Turn it off. Let it snow. Oh, you don't want it to snow. That's going to put out the fire. And the market's going to go up. Offer moves down to this 1/4 here. You think we break the low? So this offers are kind of getting stuck right here. Okay, they got it back. This 3801. A lot of offering coming 3801.
Gee, still in the middle. Dadgummit.
Shut it off. I need to move my coffee machine downstairs. And I need a mini fridge.
The buying just looks so weak. They just need to overpower them right here. Or maybe they're just trying to let them trap themselves.
Well, it's just like, I mean, I don't know. The volume doesn't. The volume
You got
was
long
actually
strapped
elevated.
over 3806 and short strapped on 3796. So you just gotta let them. One side's gotta give up. Look at the last 10-15 minutes and look at what we did at VWAP. It's the exact same.
Yeah.
Inventory distribution.
It's had a Karate Kid moment. What was he saying? Mr. Miyagi? He's like, best way to not get hit by punch is no be there when it happened. That's why I'm gonna stay out real quick.
Looks like how it'd help you get better at the market. Like, get better. Like, I'll try sucking less.
Maybe you should just try doing the opposite of everything you think you're gonna do. The second my brain's like, you should buy right here, right? Hit the sell button real quick.
I don't know if the market doesn't break this low here soon. I mean, got fucking 6 minutes till D period opens up, so it's probably a decent, decent 6 minute wait.
Where'd
Like
all
you're-
that gas go? There was so much momentum down, and then just
They all started to
they
cover.
taking profit. Yeah.
Well, when they saw they couldn't break the low, a lot of people chickened out. And that's kind of how these like poor lows form and then end up holding. So they're trying to move down here.
Oh yeah.
Look at the tick. This would be a good sign. Breath is almost back at 4. This would be a good sign of some follow through, I feel like. Tick's hitting 1,000 right at the low. I'd like to see the weighted AD participate. Tech just made a new low. No fucking follow through. The weakest thing.
Careful for short covering right here.
A fucking lot. Jam this thing back under 96.5. There you go.
There you go.
Jam it down.
Trap all the geniuses about the bottom.
Yeah. Nice. Buyers are stuck here on the 96.5. All right, I'll move my stop to 96.75. Moving down. Scared longs are taking profit right here. Or scared shorts are taking profit right here. The buyers are scared. They're getting out. Oh, this thing's gonna break. Buyers are scared here.
Smells like bitch.
Yeah, they're trying their hearts out right here. But it's just a weak low, right? Right off the prior day low, mechanical, weak buying. And we can see like right where they're stuck at too.
Yeah, if you get a 1 minute candle that makes a higher high, you might have shorts take profit.
Hmm.
Could be a signal.
All right, double R. Catch you later, man. Nice. Move our stuff down to 92.25. I just want to catch a breakout. Come on. Watch the reaction. Overzealous longs there. Damn, I fucking should have
Dang.
listened to myself. I even said if we break the fucking low, could get the short covering.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the short though, so I got out of my short. It's hard to jump back in.
I did the exact same thing. Like literally. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, long scalp for me.
Nice. Passed you the ball and you just dribbled down the other end of the court. Layup. Now we're coming back into like a longer term box. So look where we're at. We're in this lower distribution. Now we've got two TPOs testing into this lower distribution. Acceptance in this lower distribution is going to target this weak spot in structure, most likely, which is going to be right here. 60, 37, 60. And then the 20 daily moving average, 37.55. So, I mean, first would accept, obviously, we'll target, you know, other side of value area, but really the target's 60 there, especially if this thing starts to pick up some steam.
Yeah, we get D period opened up. Maybe get some one time framing down action.
Yeah, 1 minute. Here we go.
I mean, I'd almost have to just call that what it is. So look below and fail, huh?
Well, we just got D period, so let's see what D period gives quick. But, I mean, it's still in this lower distribution, so it's looking for acceptance down here still. And we're at 3,800, very mechanical level. But, I mean, just hoping for acceptance. Like, please accept me lower. But all these weak ass shorts are just failing on their position. No. Here's 1% I know. No, I don't know. Just ignore it or delete it. Yeah. Buying on this 3,800.
I'm thinking we need to hold this 3806 now. Now that we went down, if we come back up and break that 3806, you can have a lot of shorts covering that have been building out in this zone. Might send us to VWAP, might get a better short entry up there. If we're still looking downside.
Oh, okay. It's failing right at the 50. Short covering up to the 50. 3803 is up here. The 50 on the 1 minute and the 50 on the daily.
Yeah, honestly, that was a good look, right? Like it came down, touched the prior POC.
Yeah, and then just short cover it all the way back up to the 3800. Big pop.
Some weak references.
I had an entry for a long right under the POC and I didn't get ticked in, unfortunately.
Oh, that was sweet. I would expect Sours to try it again right here.
I would expect you to say that if you're in a short.
I'm not in.
I'm just kidding.
I'm actually
I'm just
not in.
kidding.
I was in a short. I got in at 02
Oh,
and
too. Yeah.
got out at 39, or it was at 99.
Oh, nice, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 02 was right off the first standard deviation as well.
I'd expect you to say that. No, I would be saying that if I was in a long. I'm like, we're gonna fucking go down.
I'm curious, since we had this like potential excess on the bottom, I'm curious to see what 95, 96 looks like since we bounced there prior to the excess, to see if people are taking profit at that same spot again still, or if they're looking for lower.
So the Senate still 47-46, House 199-174, Governor is 24-21 still. The Republicans still leading the way. Weighted AD starting to pick up here a little bit.
Oh, gathering some steam.
Yep, oh snap.
Where's the steam go?
Through the roof.
Yeah, see if it breaks these singles at the
A
6.
little bit better timing next time, Jared. Pretend like you've been there before. What's that from?
Are you in a trade right now, Brad? Hold on.
No.
I was like, yeah, I'm long 20 contracts. Duh.
He's like, I'm long from 90. Did you not hear that? You were what?
Could you not tell by my tone? Man,
what was
rejected
your-
at the 50 right there.
I
What was
like
your quote, Brad?
maintain wishy-washiness when I'm talking about the market just to make sure everyone's like maintaining perspective. That's what I do to myself. I'm like, ooh,
The
I
fuck
like
you do.
I'm
Normally, Brad's just like, we're going up.
Not today though. Not today though. Today I don't trust her.
You could ask Brad on any given day, and he's just like, yeah, I'm looking for longs.
Well, they're so much easier. You know, and if it's a
Yeah,
day
I
that
told
can
myself
support it, I'm just
I had to start talking again more because, like, I don't know. I just feel like when I say it out loud, it helps me.
Yeah, that's part of the training. What was that?
that's the whole point of this is like you know, what we always have talked about is like this is like a discussion, like a trade floor. We're just like using this as our trade floor. You know, it's cool. Except for when Jared talks, because he's just like worthless, just wasting airspace.
Alrighty. I'll meet you on COD, bitch.
I just wish the market would do something. God damn.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm not talking out loud, like I'll make some trade like 20 minutes later. I'm like, didn't I say that this would happen? Why didn't I listen to what I said? But it's like, you know, when it's just a thought in your head, because you have so many thoughts, you know, of like all the different directions and stuff. Whoo, short cover through the 6. There you go.
What's the Dow do? Dow's down 0.65. So Dow and the ES are pretty similar here. If the Dow can turn around, this market could really start to rally. Especially if we can get above 15. A lot of people start buying Disney. Disney's never going. Ever.
Came right to the low of that first bounce off the short you took.
I hate the way my brain works because the second I start seeing price like or the ticks start really moving, I'm like, get in, get in. It's like, oh, there's money to be made. It's right there. It's moving. It's crazy. That's why I'm like, keep your hand under your butt. Don't put it on the mouse. Just watch.
Till I write down a trade plan. This is staying on sim.
I mean, everything from what it looks like says we're going up. I mean, got a huge rejection candle at the bottom. Price moved up. Broke out that 6 area. Like,
What are you saying, Jared? We're going up?
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, the best way to understand something is to teach it, I think. Yeah, that's why I encourage everyone to talk. I just like to give Jared shit. Like, the more you, like, talk about what you think is happening, and kind of, like, you know, you can start to address the way that it makes you feel and, you know, kind of, like, use it as, like, a positioning. Like, I like to feel right. What did I do? What got me to that goal? Well, I was patient. I was waited for this to set up. You know, I had my checklist. Everything was saying we're going up, and I took a long, and then boom, market went up. You know, and then you feel good. If it can't stay above
Yeah, that's
6, though, this thing is gonna be fucking the flat line back down to the ground, Charlie Brown. It's
yeah, that emotional we haven't even got to the high of that emotional candle. And the way we're sitting on top of the previous box of 1 minute candles just gives you the vibe that shorts are covering right here, just short term holding it up.
Order filled.
6 has been an important level all day, so don't be surprised if there's stops above it. I don't really like it this time.
Yeah, I'm thinking that previous box that we put in at VWAP on the 1 minute kind of give us some direction. Like if we take that high, then we could get going. If we, stay below that, then we could stay downside targets.
Yeah, I think the same. I want to see, like to get me long, I'm gonna have to see it above 38.15. I don't like the long, especially not from here.
Oh, for sure.
I do like a short, the 6 though. The breadth is 3.3 and the nicey 2.19 on the net. Looks like break the upside. Return, okay. What's this 10 level for a reoffer?
Dude, I think we're gonna blow up to the 14 here in a couple seconds.
And hold
Get the
or come
view
back
up.
down?
What's that, right?
Are we gonna hold up there, you think? That'd be above the open, so
I don't know. What I'm seeing looks like we're gonna skyrocket up there.
definitely eating some fucking stops here for sure. But this is the spot. This 10 is kind of the key area where if we're gonna see backing and filling from sellers, this is gonna be the spot that we see it. If not, then you're probably gone to the upside, like Jared's saying.
And I was short biased this morning, but just from what I'm looking at, that's my take.
Yeah, you have to be very two-sided today. Bid steps up. Get below this 950, we should see some fucking shorts. But buyers are stepping up. This is a nice battle here.
View up at 14.5.
9/4 is the level. Like if you were long, your stop should be probably like at 9. Might get liquidated on. Buyers reloading at the 9/4. There they go. Stops here. We're covering right back to it. See that? So we're at the 8/4. We pop up to almost 975 and then right back down to the 8/4. That tells you that was just lightning short covering and then price came right back to where it was at. Again, another one.
Yeah, if we can't get over VWAP and D can't take out the C high, could be a good short entry.
Entry? We're in at 10, TJ. We said signaling at 10.
Did he not hear a fucking word I just
Top is like 8/4 now. I even called out Jared for his stop. Hey Jared, move your stop up to 9/4 because if we get below that, we're gonna get some stops. I'm like goddamn fucking John Madden over here, bro.
Oh wow, didn't mean to do that. All right, can we just get some aggressive selling, like we've been seeing pretty much, and like just go back down?
We got to get below the 4, I think, to really see a liquidation.
Man, that 4 ugly as hell. And no,
It might be more like 3 3/4.
It's a reoffer. If they reoffer this level. Missed the low. Period still just kind of. So there's some buyers there on the 750. We know that. What's the 10 level? Still a buyer. 50. Trying to be sneaky down there, but stops are lining up to the bottom. 2 here. 802 is.
Today's our first profile that's not building value higher. Last 4 days.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a neutral extreme type of day. Big exit. Deep here.
When I was looking at the monthly, it was really making me think bearish because we've been one time framing down, and in the current month we went right to the high of the previous month's candle, but couldn't take it, and then came back down.
Doesn't look good. What we got to keep checking is this here. Post the website. This is the one that I like to watch. Here. But it's the Fed funds rate. Like, so right now you can see they're projecting 3/4. That's just 56 and 43, which is why there's probably a little bit of pressure on the market today. They're projecting that 3/4. Everything's really just going to be depending upon that CPI tomorrow. The previous day's probability is basically unchanged. So.
Damn, the shorts, man. If they can just run this down right here, they'll take
I
them.
took my 6 points. This level 4 level and then the 3,800. I can't handle it no more. I would just pay myself.
Are you in a long?
No, I was in a short. I shorted
Oh.
at 38.10.
Oh, gotcha.
The 2. Look at you. I just gave away free money there.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, them emotions. I was like, just pay yourself. It's cool. Don't become an alligator in the water real quick before it happens. So I paid myself.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
There's nothing
I'm
wrong
with you.
that.
I've been there a million times where I've done that. Or you get out just like 5 seconds too early.
And I've been doing really good the last 3 weeks, and I'm not trying to ruin that. So I'm paying myself.
And like I said, you're not gonna go broke paying yourself. Like, it's eventually the runners will come and the confidence will get better.
Hit the ask on the break of the 4, but didn't get filled.
Yeah, that 4 was my bigger problem, but we definitely broke it.
DNX is breaking lower.
Yeah, I caught it at 3807.75, and I got out at 3804
Nice. DNX
right
is
before it broke.
careful. Market might catch a bid here. Yeah, that lot of stuff looks red, but all of a sudden I just got like a waft of buying. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That ever happened to you guys? You know what I mean? Like, just like, hang on a second. I don't trust myself.
Yeah. Let me double check. What am I seeing?
I think I kind of like this trend here.
Oop, back over the 4 easy right there.
Yeah, I told you I could smell these motherfuckers.
That means that we don't have selling pressure from these longs that we just chopped out right here. Stinking run. Thanks.
So hard to diddle. Everything's telling me don't trust.
Yeah.
And we should trust Brad.
But
Trust
like, I
him.
mean, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. It's like, oh shit. It's like, I smelled them. You could smell them. They're like little freaks.
Yeah, we should have had resistance at the 04 since we got under it, since we chopped sideways above it for so long. So the fact that we came right through it, that tells us about the supply in this area.
Look how strong
So
the
you're trying
tick's
to say
getting
we're going
too.
to the moon?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it feels like. I mean, I think EWAP.
Because you know that 10 is there to short it again.
I know. I just don't.
I know. I'm watching it. I'm like, my it's hovering over the sell button right now. I'm like, just
Nah.
it ain't
If shorts are
looking right.
buying, you don't want to be selling.
Yeah. Factual. You only hit that trade once.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I've made a lot of money in the same area on the same candle
Yeah,
on the
me
same
too,
trade.
but like, you know,
Yeah.
it's good when you hit them, but lightning only strike at the place same place once. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
It's
myth.
okay. It's okay if the price action is telling you that it'll work again. But if you're just shorting the same spot because that's the spot you shorted last time, there's no price action convicting you of the trade, then that's what.
Yeah, that's a
when
better
you know.
explanation. Yeah.
Plus, you're diddling in the middle here, so that's a dangerous game.
Starting to get that reversal look. Oh. Chopped, peak below, come back up, put in a higher box, tested the lower, bounced back up.
Might do one more. We're about to get the E periods. D period's still inside C. We got 3 minutes until E. We get some more information soon. I mean, 3 minutes until more information for sure.
My brain heard Brad's gonna short the 10 again.
I hate shorting, but it's been working out today.
Someone's getting fucking axed hard.
We break this 11, we should go to VWAP. I said if we break the
I'm just I don't know what's going on in the market today. Like, the fucking flipped up. Amazon's down like almost 10%. Pretty Big name. Disney's down 11%. Google and Microsoft start to roll over and start to just trend down.
Yeah, our response off the low is basically like bringing us back to the 50 EMA on the 5-minute. So I could definitely see that. We got the 200 on the 1-minute right here at the 11 as well.
I'm in at the 10, boys.
No.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I wasn't gonna say.
Yo, Jared, I'm going vice versa on you. I was about to go long on 06.
Hey,
Oh gosh.
Second
Gee.
time buyers are trying to test, bro. Like buyers really about to hit you with that Mika Maka move.
GG's.
You guys are diddling in the middle.
Yeah, we alligators right now, Jared. What's cracking? I'm just kidding. I haven't put in my trade in. Only you.
No trade. No
All
trade.
right, we get E
location.
period. Now we should get some more information, even though E period's opening up right in the center of D, which is just the worst. Because now we have to wait. So,
Yes, it opens. Crap. It's in the middle.
I guess the 10 was the move.
Is that a gap down on the tick chart?
Yeah, I took profit right there at the 02. Bada bing, bada boom.
this is kind of where buyers stepped in last time was the O2, but see what we get. BPOX down here.
I just made a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah, nice work holding it that far.
Mm-hmm.
Good job closing it.
What the fuck?
I was one tick off.
3,800. That's a pretty mechanical low, it feels like.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was shooting for. I wanted to be at like 38.50 so I can at least get in, but didn't do that exactly.
Sellers are trying to back and fill here. Right off the BPOX. Buyers right off the.
Don't be talking about me like that, bro.
Give me those.
Man, the profile just looks so indecisive.
Here we go. Take some fucking more mechanical buyers off of point of control. Sellers. So they get above 4. Sometimes it's okay to fiddle.
I was dilly-dallying around in the middle.
Just because you made some money, don't be going and taking some risky trades here.
I know. Right now, I'm like, fucking fade
That's
this.
totally
Fade,
me.
fade this right now.
Oop. Oop.
This is normally where I do something stupid because I'm $27 away from my goal for this day.
Let me blow it all real quick.
Man, you've been trading. I mean, you're making money. I don't know if all your trades are good trades, but sounds like you've been doing good.
Yeah, today was a good day. I've
That was a
done
burn, by the way.
no, it's okay. I've done all 1 watt trades, and I've only had one losing trade today.
Would have
And
filled.
that it was like down at the bottom. I ended up adding on at the 90 and then my short, and then got stopped out at 94.
Nice. I've
So
only taken 2 trades today.
taking 1, 2.
Oh yeah, that O2 is gonna be a problem.
I've taken 11.
Nice.
Ten for 11.
A week long. Supplies are shutting off down here underneath 3,800. It looks like. And this market's really trying to pull with your emotions on both sides. But it's kind of showing you what it's doing in both zones here.
Higher highs.
$38.04 is still the key level. If sellers can hold below 38.04, then they're good to go. But if they can't, stops are going to start. Remember, we like the market short below 38.06. Did take one 38.06 really, the number, and then 38.15 on the high. And it's kind of middle diddling.
Come on, buyers, break the 04.
Tech looks weak. Healthcare looks actually pretty decent. It's this is what's making the market so choppy right here. Energy's getting smacked though. Oil's down like Bitcoin's getting smacked. Oh,
Would have filled.
Yep, took my 5 points after I heard that one.
Yeah.
For now, it's just crawl your way. Because what I would hate is you met your
Oh
goal, and
my.
all of a sudden you lose it. You're fighting all day long, and you're at your goal.
What
I
a
was
nice
looking
guy
at the
you
chart
are.
up here.
huh?
I said, what a nice guy you are.
Yeah. That's private. Yeah. No one should want to listen to that.
Absolutely.
Nosy.
Bro, ETH down 12%.
Yeah, just a smack grayscale.
Solana
bro.
is down 31%.
Yeah.
Just being decimated.
Is my phone tweaking or is Polygon actually down 20%?
Probably down 20%.
Yeah, it's down pretty bad. TradingView says it's at 15% down.
People are panicking in crypto. Dude, I'm telling you, they're pushing mass hysteria. People are like, fuck, can't trust crypto. Gotta get out. And they're just selling all their shit.
Yeah, everybody's finally capitulating.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time.
So this might be the most opportune moment that you have.
What's up, Jakey Pool?
How you doing, brother?
Good, good. You didn't work today?
I do, but we don't. Our appointments don't start till like 11. So, or
Oh, I didn't
12.
know that, bro. I didn't know you was in here. You could have called me.
I need to be in here too. I heard your voice. I'm like, I'm just gonna kick it in here.
Oh, I bet. So when you got work here in a bit?
Yeah, in like an hour and a half.
I bet. Yeah, just show me a call before you did.
Oh, well, buddy.
I bet.
How's your trading going today?
Pretty good. I mean, I was up 9 points and then took some pretty dumb trades. There was only 2 of them, but I'm at 6 points right now, so I think I'm just kicking here.
Wait for one to speak to you. That's what I'm doing. I want to be in something, but
Yeah, no, it's just hard, bro. Like this, I've been trading since A, and this shit's weird.
yeah, I'm honestly surprised that it's not going down as bad as crypto. In the
Yeah,
past
no,
it's
after
been
I
more
heard,
correlated, and
I'm pressed right
crypto's
now.
crashing and stocks are not following
I had a
suit.
long at that 37.99, and it's somehow breaking upwards. I heard Brad say Bitcoin's getting absolute slammed, and everything was getting slammed, and I got out of my trade.
Yeah, it's almost
Well,
under 17,000.
I was like, "Fuck that."
the crypto is 100% news related. That FTX scam going on.
Yeah,
really
everyone's freaking out.
Well, it just sucks because it's another fucking exchange going down that just makes crypto look bad. And I know this guy was full of shit. I mean, I don't watch BitBoy very much, but he's
Fourth
calling out.
exchange now going down.
FTX, which is like one of the biggest exchanges, totally crashed. It was all full of shit. He was pumping his own coin up. He was like 80 or 90% his own coin that he was just inflating himself, because anytime they can just put that, they can just put that on the market, and people start buying it up like it's, like it's a run or something, but it's just, it's just the exchange doing it to themselves, so they can either, let it fall and buy it up cheap or let it go up and,
And they
sell
paid
off.
to put their logo on the stadium, one of those stadiums too. Like,
Dude, he just bought
crypto.com or
Yeah,
FTX.
it's all borrowed money against the coin. That's it.
Yeah, it's FTX.
Exactly.
yeah, not looking good.
It doesn't
Yeah, it's
care.
not looking good.
It's like, chapter 11.
They're all their main wallets are
Everybody's been doing chapter
almost
11.
empty.
Dude, he had negative Bitcoin for a while yesterday. I mean, how do you have negative Bitcoin? Seems like the order book wouldn't even work.
Mhm.
I mean, after today with this big ass job, he has negative Bitcoin. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
See if we take the 11 areas.
Jared, are you still holding that short from 10 or no?
No, you got out at the 2. I followed suit. I took 2 lots. I got out at the 4 and then at the 2. And then I tried to get long and I got stopped out. So I'm
why
just
did I
sitting
get
here
out of
waiting.
my trade? depression is real right now. Literally caught the bottom of E.
high is mechanical right at the open.
Yeah, it's where B stopped before and then it busted through. It's like right there at like the 14.
Oofda.
The 15, 16 level here. Big
There you
bid
go.
stepping up here.
Yeah, couldn't hold on a few more seconds there. Ugh.
That's a
Gotta quit
bummer.
being so exact. I was long break of the 11.
Are they really getting sold off at 15? Damn.
There's a strong offer on the 1575 area here. It looks like stops are lining up to the upside. Like sellers are getting rid again.
Yeah, we just ran the stops on our 3 previous highs on the 1 minute. The 2 shorts from 10, and then where we bounced off the 50 at like 10:30.
Buyer's kind of getting stuck on the weekly VWAP right here. Just above it at the 15. Interesting. Little backing and filling there for the upside above the open. They're trying to establish this 15 for the battle's eye. Back below the 15. Twice they've failed to hold the 15 there.
Slackers.
Buyers need to hold the 13. And below 13, that's where liquidation finally comes in.
And that's like the open, right? It's like the last line of defense.
Yeah, pretty much. And then their target is still this 3,800. That's because that's going to be acceptance in that lower distribution. Notice that's right where the E high failed from. So, or E low, excuse me, not the E low. Not the, there's 13.
I'm out. I'm out. If it doesn't hold the 13, would you like try to take it down to the 38? Or is that too?
If
is
I
that too-
wasn't in a short already, then yeah, maybe this would be a nice spot to try a short with your stop just above the open.
Hey, I'm gonna run the Costco, guys. So if you guys are on, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, Dan.
Gonna have a little buy-in above the where y'all took those previous shorts. Anybody that's upside down from like 10 to 11.
It's in your bucket. Ready for your review.
Or the 15.5, but like not getting steam yet. Let's see this 10 level. 10 level acts as support because it acted as resistance. A backtest of that 10 that acts as support would be a nice actually entry above that 6. So like maybe peeps down near that 8, 6 level. Or maybe 10 is all you get. Maybe you don't even get 10 strong, but could be a nice backtest if longs are going to start showing up. Something we haven't seen yet. Watch this 10 level here. 10, and then you can watch like an 8 to 6 if it doesn't hold the 10. But they're trying their fucking sell it. Look at that. Seller just
Yep.
they couldn't hold it.
People that got short the 10 don't pay themselves, get stuck upside down.
Damn, I was hoping it would pull back just. Really like to see that 8. That 6 level was such a strong resistance. Oh, yeah, we popped the 10 a couple times and sold off the 10 a couple times, but that 6-8 was such a bigger target. Be the spot where we get into a decent long position. I'm in a trade. Yeah.
Yeah, that 50 lines up right around the 8 as well.
James, you think the low of the day is in, huh?
So is it only a cumulative, buys and sells? There's not a way to like do it by, per session, so you can kind of see which ones are new and which ones have been there for, a while.
Yeah, you can do that.
You never do that?
I do not. No. So that's a lot of like extra work that is just for me not necessary. The delta doesn't speak to me. Like there's people that are like pure delta traders. But for me, like the information just means it's just like what are we doing?
Got back to the 10.
But I guess you watch it the whole time anyway, so you know where offers and bids are coming in.
Right, I don't like yeah, if I'm trading, like I'm sitting at the computer like I'm
And if we roll over from here and can't get over VWAP, it's going to put a bearish divergence in on the 5-minute chart.
Moved down really quick once we got below the 10.
Yeah.
What's this 8-6 level?
Yeah, it's because the people that were buying the 10 were the people trying to get out of their shorts. Because once you're a seller, you're immediately a buyer.
Right.
Well, unless you're done for the day.
Got scared out of that short. I guess I should have held it.
And once you sell something, you got to close it out before the day's over. So you got to buy it back at some point.
Tech is trying to look strong, but doing a fantastic job down 0.53. Healthcare is slipping a little bit. More discretionary.
I'm watching this low we put in at the 3,800. I guess it's ELO. As long as we don't break that, then we're still making higher highs and higher lows. Which means that we could still come up and take the, VWAP. But we break that, then I think the odds increase that we take the low of the day.
Yeah, and this ELO is so mechanical. Right off the top of the previous distribution. Like it's gonna break. I don't know if we're gonna make a new low of day though. This ELO, there's decent odds that that doesn't hold till the end. What's that, Jared? Jared probably doesn't know how to unmute. Tell him. Come on, Elo. Like, let's go. You guys are waiting for it. Sell that thing down. Watch the 6 here. 6-8 is kind of like our new pivot zone. Build longs above that are dangerous. See the 15 still get established, but don't really want to be short above that 6-8 level.
Yeah, this 4 is the one that flushed earlier too. New period. Mm.
This looks like the exactly what happened on the other side of the profile, but just opposite in C period. Wasn't it? Now it's back to this exact same range, being below 6. That I would say that 6-8 is resistance now, again. And then 10 acted as like tick. F high is at halfback. Yeah,
Half back on the day. Yeah.
probably mechanical, but stronger than the Elo.
We break the 4 here. Going to 3,800. Oop, they will soak it up.
Damn, I come back and we went down. I thought you was finna do the business.
Careful for short covering right here. It stayed up before. Look, blow and fail. Shorts get scared.
Fifty
Oh, they're
SMA
scared
acting
already.
as a little bit of buying here. Sellers are, well, it's a little two-way actually. I was gonna say sellers are getting a little bit carried away, but buyers are jumping in too. So a little two-way trade right there.
If this candle takes the previous 1 minute high, it'll probably pop.
Bid steps up. The 5. Big area now is this 4. Above or below this 4. Sellers are stuck right on the 4. Need it below. Just watch how they act below.
Ooh, getting jumpy.
Buyers are really trying, but not getting any upticks here. Below the 4. Come on, give it up. The bid is moving off, kind of. Doesn't want. Like the market makers, Larry and Johnny, are calling each other like, "Yo, all right, I'll take these 20. You take those 20. You take these 20." Like, I don't want to take it, but we've got to take this money.
It makes sense for him to move down to 38.
I feel like the buyers are gonna try it here.
Ooh. Yeah, this is middle for me. No trades, just getting info. I think if this don't break 3,800, then shorts are going to get scared.
Doesn't break. Nah, I think you're probably right. If they can't get it down there. But this is just a fake out. Buyers are buying right here. They're like, oh, let's get long with 50 SMA. This is a good spot to get in. Get shaken out. Now we got to see if sellers step down here below the 4. If not, and it's looking like not, and weak. Put this thing back down under 2. Oh, keep it low. Ooh, the offer's on. Nice. I was hoping we could catch some longs stuck right there, but they didn't get stuck.
Here's the break of the 38. Oh, stop to the tick. I need to break that. Come on.
It's going.
Oh,
Yeah, don't leave us a weak look. Come on.
Yeah, weak look. Yeah, that's gonna be another weak look at the same spot. There we go.
There we go.
Now you can pay
All right,
yourself
got a red candle.
where you're looking to get paid at. So they fixed that weak E low. What are you talking about, James? ELO was mechanical. It was right at the base of this distribution. Mechanical. 3,800 mechanical. That was a weak ass low. That's why they had to go down there and do that. That pillow looks good. 2 ticks of excess. Right at the value area low though, that's kind of a weak look. But the market looks weak all day, so
Come on, 2 more ticks. Oh fuck.
You going long?
no.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have? Oh.
Am I not supposed to? I just got here. I was taking a shower.
No, you're good.
You do whatever
No,
you want.
I mean, I caught the bottom of F.
yeah, it was a nice look below and come back over.
I wanted the 3,800, but then I heard Brad saying that they definitely are going to break the week low just because, you know, they didn't push out at all. So I went a little bit ticks lower.
Took some
When
profit.
it breaks a level and comes back over, it's normally a good scalp. As long as you're not trying to catch 5 points or something crazy.
No, I could have taken 4, but I just needed one more tick. But at 375, it started going down. I just wanted 4 points out of it.
Yeah, what I've been doing is I just, whenever I see selling coming in, I just click sell ask.
Well, today's been weird, so I'm not really trying to hit no 10+ point trade. I think I'm fine with 5 or 4.
Not me. I want it all.
Dude, I'm going for 2 or 3.
Okay, this ain't hitting it. All right, get me out. Or not.
Order filled.
Hmm.
Look at these guys. Just, you know. Look.
Long from 3,800.
Yo, I just closed mine out from the bottom of F, and he's like, "Yep, long at 3,800."
You guys are starting to catch my coded messages here. I have to make some new ones.
Hey, I saw the sellers making their way down. I took 2 points, and I was like, "All right, let's take 2 before you end up taking -2."
I didn't get one. I was just watching it.
No, I mean, I definitely been playing the 3,800 spot a lot today, but after, I mean, your call definitely saved me, or I'd have been ticked out. But I don't know. Looks like sellers are trying to push down, but I don't think that's happening.
It looks like one of those neutral extreme days starting to form.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like that one day we had like a couple weeks ago when it was the Fed talk, and it was just up and down on the same ranges.
I just wonder, with everything else getting sold off, if it can maintain it. I feel like it cannot.
Yeah, all the markets are taking a battle crash too.
Watch for acceptance below this level here. That's at like 37.98 basically. Acceptance below that level should take us back down to 88, but no, if there's no response off that, should take us to 78.
Okay, kill that.
I'm heading out for the day, guys.
You have a good one, Brett. Wait, that's you, Jakey. You have a good one, bro. Hit me up when you're off work.
Oh well, buddy. Have a
Alright,
good
much
day,
love.
everybody.
Later, bro.
Much love, buddy. Later.
Fun fact: if you spent $1,000 shorting the 2022 Super Bowl advertisers, you'd be a billionaire today.
Damn.
FTX, Carvana, DraftKings, Uber Eats, Meta, Oculus, Rocket Mortgage, Coinbase, Room, Salesforce, and GM.
Damn. Hey, Jared, you still holding strong over there? You good?
Yeah, I'm still in.
Alright, I see you.
Getting ready to close this
You wanna go
bitch.
long at 3,800.
Getting me all scared over here.
And you got to break that 0-2.
Oh, you're in the
I
long?
feel your pain when you're in
Yeah,
a trade
did
and
not
then
hear
Brad
me. I
starts
was like,
naming
long
out
for
everything that could possibly go wrong, and then you're like, "Well, should I stay or no?"
I was like, long from 3,800.
Yeah, but it already popped up and then canceled out. It was like just like we saw sellers get trapped. You get long, pops it up, you take profit. Like you don't
Yeah,
sit
I
in there
should've.
forever. Not when everything else looks like shit.
Okay, fine.
I was waiting for it. It happens to me all the time. Brad aiming was possibly gonna go wrong, and I'm still
I
in the
know
trade.
what Brad did right there. He ain't gonna say it, but he's like fucking 20 lots going short. Like, stop this bitch out.
I'll force him out.
Okay, kill him.
Never fight the market.
Yeah, I do that on the daily.
People do. What time is it? Oof. Fake time.
Ooh, shorts covering.
Son of a bitch.
I have to close my position too. What are the odds?
Oh, fuck you, Brad.
Fuck you, Brennan.
It was your bitch ass that stopped me out. I know it. It's like Christmas or Vegas vacation. It's like he switched to that. Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, the Republicans are up 203 to 175 on the House now. They need 218 for majority. The Senate's still 47-46, so it's still split. Other parties have 2 seats. Oh, so that might just be how it stays then.
Matic is down 25% now.
Nice.
It gets over
Yeah.
this 0-2. Pop.
Other than that, guys, I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I'll jump in the trade room if anyone's in there and say what's up. See what else we can find. I don't have really anything going on until 2. So, but yeah. Other than that, make sure that you are managing risk and sticking to your trade plan. And I will catch you all later.
You have a great day, Brad.
All right, you too.